So this is a core feature of Cypress. Okay, that assists with testing dynamic web application is retriable. Means what? When suppose if you're giving any command cy.get some locator, okay, if that locator is not finding or not getting on time, okay, so it wait for that command. So there is some weight they have given to that get command, so this is a retriability. Like see, you guys like getting confused about this one, cy.get and focus, like like what are the command and assertion here? See, in this code you have 6 commands and 2 assertions. So basically command means what? Like I'm writing like this one cy.visit to open any website. So it's a command I'm giving to them. Okay, cy.focused, this will see what focus work. Okay, we haven't seen this function. So cy.get also come under command. And what are assertions? Like when we are using should, that come under assertion. Like should have class new to do. Like we're comparing that we have class and that class should be new to do. So this is an assertion. Assertion might get fail, cy.get, this one also command. Type, when you are like in this Selenium we have send keys. So in the Cypress we have type and shell. So in that type is a command. And again should come, this is assertion. So the difference is what assertion?
I have
Like it's a built-in. We also call command here, cy.get, find, type, click. This one is default assertion, we can say. And implicit assertion we use should and end.
okay.
And in explicit we use expect.
What is
Code?
No.
No?
Anyone else?
Now see this command. If we have done this one, I think Bharat was present. Correct, Bharat?
Yeah.
Rashmi, you were absent on that day. Last week.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just I use this example again for you also.
Okay.
So see what happened here, like we are opening one page like Amazon.in, a website.
Mhm.
Okay, giving href. Okay. So in this, once it click that book, now book, 1 second, I'll open that one. See, my first scenario is like that. This, if I open this Amazon in, when I click on this book tab, okay.
We are not able to see Amazon side, I think.
What
all of us.
What?
We are able to see Visual Studio Code. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
See, my first scenario is like when I open this Amazon.in website, I got this page, okay. So when I click on this book, like first of all, I'll let you know this. This is my website. Okay. So if I click on this book, so I get a new URL here. So in this URL, I have to check whether book word is there or not.
Oh.
Got my point? So what do you think, Anshul? What you do according to your knowledge?
Never did like this before. So now I get the line which is written on the code which I show, that cy.url. I think that's for this. So by that we can get this URL and assert that book is present or not. Maybe, not sure.
Okay. What about Bharat? You have done this one, so you know very well.
Yeah. So where we have used one code, previously, should we use a should command, Cypress command,
Okay.
and we mentioned books, so it should display or it should identify books or there in the particular when we select the element.
Okay, let me check.
Uh-huh.
See here. So when I click on that book, so c.url dot should include books. This is my assertion. Got my point?
Yes, but I have a question. What exactly this cy.url performs, like this method? cy.url.
URL means it's your URL. You are just checking inside this URL.
So it means it's hitting the current page on page, which we are.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hitting the current page, the URL is the current function, and checking out the include books is there or not.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah. But in future, can you show us more example to use this URL? Except this assertion, which other scenario you can use this URL, cy.url?
I mean, whatever the current URL you are using, like, so in that case you can use that one. Like suppose if you are using Facebook, okay, in Facebook if you like login and giving the user ID and password when you click on button, so whatever after clicking the button, whenever the URL coming, so you can check that URL cy.url, that function should be there or not.
But actually basically for the assertion purpose we are using this, like we are on the correct page or not.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Okay.
So like this we can use assertion like should be visible, should be not visible is used, and the whatever the functions we have, any button or tag should be visible. If it's visible, then it contains select your address. So like this I'll open this site. See, this one is my select your address. So what we want to check whether this select your address is there or not, and checking this length in the second scenario. See, if you see here, select your address having length 1. There is no select your address here anywhere in the page. So giving the value of that length is only 1. So it works here that. Getting or not?
That's why length is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you open your Amazon.in at your end and check the locator for it?
Okay. Just a second.
Rajalesh, you also try.
Amazon.in.
Yeah.
And what we need to find locator for that? Hello, select address. This one.
Yes, you have like ID. You can check this ID one,
No.
Glowing.
For which element we need to find out the locator?
1 second.
Yeah.
See, you can take this ID, glow, ingress, line 2. Select your
and
address.
We need to inspect that hello, select your address. That element?
Which one? This one, na ID.
Hello.
You
No.
Anchal, like me answer. Like you know how to find out ID, XPath, and dot class.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Basic, you know or not?
Yeah, I know basic.
Suppose if I want to click or I just want to that select your address. What ID we can say or class and we can use it.
Any of this.
Which one? Any of this?
Hello. Glow ingress line 2 or line 1 ID.
So which ID can I choose? 1 or 2?
1 or 2. Any of them is fine, I think. 1. Let's choose 1.
If I choose ID, this one, so what result would give me, Bharat? If I choose this ID, then what happened?
Can you repeat your question, buddy, please?
If I'm saying like if I'm using this ID, glow ingress line 1. So what would be the result?
It will show for the hello only, not for that.
Yeah, exactly. It's only
Yeah.
giving
We
the
need
hello only.
yeah. We need to have this glow ingress block one. This
Line,
Line 2.
no, 2.
Because
why?
we have two span, na? See my cursor.
Yeah, but
See my cursor.
huh.
Span is
Hmm.
giving me hello, and
But what about the
when
div?
I click on second one, see I hovering here, so giving the select your address, and I want the length of select your address, not hello, na?
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought the whole block you want.
No,
So
no,
for
no,
that,
no.
set
If
the
I
div.
want whole block, then I can use this one, na ID.
Yeah, got it. Okay, line two.
Yeah. So how you can choose ID, Rajalakshmi?
Uh, I think line number 2 ID we can choose, but I don't know. But it's showing line 1, 2, and something more. So we may get some error or something.
Okay.
I think ID equals to glow in ingress line 2 is the XPath, I think.
XPath.
No, sorry. The element CSS select.
Exactly. So my question
So
is how to
we
write
can use
ID? Okay.
hash glow
And
ingress line two.
Yeah.
yeah. But my question is how to write ID in our Cypress.
cy.get find that element ash glow that one, copy that one, and then
Exactly.
click.
Yeah, exactly. So like Anjal, you know like how to write ID in class in a when to use Cypress?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get the question. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Got it?
So if we need to hit any element, we need to write cy dot get dot the locator and then click. Then we are able to click that element. Isn't it?
No,
What's
no.
the exact question? I'm not getting it. How we write it in a Cypress, it means?
See, like we have ID, correct?
Huh.
So
Yeah.
there is one method of writing this ID, like tag name attribute equal to value.
Okay, so if we want to write like this, then we need to write span
See,
ID.
yeah, exactly. If see, there is a
Oh,
method,
okay, that
like
one.
tag
Huh.
name in the
Tag,
block
yeah, so for
attribute
hmm.
equal to
Okay, I didn't get this
value.
question. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So for that we need to go span ID equals to the value of
Yeah,
that ID.
exactly. But I don't want such a big string, you can say. So what I do, I just write on here
Hash.
cy.get and
Yeah.
this one hash.
Hash, yeah.
Yeah, when we
Hmm.
use ID, we use hash. Remember this one.
Hmm.
And for class, what we use
Dot.
Dot.
dot. And suppose
Yeah.
if I am having one class A, B, C, and D, then E,
Hmm.
F, G. 1 second. D, E. So how I can write this class in my code? This is my class, for example. So how
So
can I write it?
either you can get all the class name like tag name, attribute which is class, and
No, I don't. I want only shortcut. No
so
need.
you can use wildcard then in that case.
Which one? See what it got?
Wild uh, cy dot get class asterisk equal to any of that A B C D E or D E F one.
Okay.
Asterisk
If
equals
I
to
okay, so if I don't want to use asterisk, only dot class. So how can I write?
then you need to do it two times. Dot this space dot other one.
Okay,
Space or no?
tell me. A B
A B C E3.
E3. Okay.
I'm not sure there is a space or not, but definitely dot then D E F. I
Dot
think space D E F
D E F.
D E F E whatever is.
Okay. And is she correct, Bharat? Today Bharat is not answering. Bharat, what happened? Not answering.
So many kids are there in my house, so that's
Okay,
why.
okay.
So
I'm
I
just
can't tell you my situation how I am right now. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just refreshing your knowledge. You know whatever
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
done
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like that. I'm
I
taking
understand. I
your
understand.
like orally or something. Huh? So see, one thing you learn here, Anshul, that if a class having some spaces now, so
Obviously, we have to
remove
use a
that
dot.
spaces by putting dot.
Dot.
Hmm.
If you get confused now, so clear it now. Like if you have any spaces in class, so we use dot instead of space. So you are correct. That is
And
like that.
starting also we should use the dot, right?
Exactly. In the starting also we use like in the ID we use hash now. So in
Yeah. Yeah.
class we have to use your
Dot.
dot.
So this just to avoid, to increase the length. We don't want to have a length, like attribute equal to
Exactly,
count.
exactly,
Huh? That's what you meant to
exactly,
say.
exactly, exactly.
So it's
Even
correct,
though,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
dot.
and this one, okay, this one is CSS selector.
Uh
Okay,
huh.
it's the
Hmm.
same thing if I want to use in like XPath now. So in that case, I have to use this tag name, then at the rate attribute equal to value. This one is my XPath now. So if you remove this double slash and at the rate, it becomes CSS selector like this. So instead of that, you can just put dot for class and hash for ID. So hope it clear to you guys.
Yeah. But some query with the export again here for me.
Yeah, tell me, Bharat. Mostly
So
this one XPath we have two XPath,
yeah, yeah,
absolute and
relative.
relative.
Relate.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
this one is what
There is an absolute exploit. No?
Relate.
absolute. No, it's a relative, na.
Relate.
Absolute is like like when you are going to that form,
From the
Parent child.
then in the form you're giving you like
Uh,
indexes, then again div. From the
yeah.
scratch, from the root, you are giving that one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that is a okay, yeah. Okay. So in this case, I'm using this should here. Should be visible. It means what? This locator should be visible. Then only it contains select your address. And we are checking the length. Should and have length 1. This is one scenario.
Shakil, we can't write that all in one line.
Yeah, you can write. No problem to it.
Okay.
It's just a format, no problem to write
Oh,
this. Yeah.
okay. Okay.
You can write like this also. It's run.
Okay.
Yeah. Got it? Any answer? Anshul, Rajalakshmi Bharat, clear?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And the third scenario in this case, like we're just checking the length of the particular class here. So any idea of this footer, like in a this Amazon site, you're just finding out this footer. One second, I don't want this one. See this one, two, three, four. Checking out the column of this. So if I run this one, I'll let you know. See.
Would you mind just once inspect that and put that element there so that I got an idea?
Which one?
That element, this cy dot get, and yeah, this copy this locator and inspect and place it there.
Copy that locator and
Yeah, and inspect that element and paste it there so that we have an idea about this length.
yeah. That's why I'm showing you. You can go from two way. From that also you can do, and through test and also you can find that one.
Yeah, of course.
So what is the command.
npx Cypress open.
Yeah, correct. What is npx, Anshul?
It's X stands for exporter,
Exporter.
extractor or something like that. Sorry, I forgot.
Okay, Rajashmi, what is npx?
To test the run screen to
No.
np.
What's that X?
It's executable.
Yeah,
Execute.
execute. Like we
Okay.
have two command, npm and npx. So npm is for to
Ah,
install the npm packages, and to
Yeah,
execute
yeah.
that packages we use npx. So remember this thing, it asks for in the interview many times, guys.
Okay.
It's a basic one. Don't forget.
Hmm.
npx and npm.
NPM. NPX executor. Executor. Okay.
So tell me the name of that one. Okay, last name is
Mm,
once again dot one. I'm recording. That's the reason I'm taking time. See here, accept. All the greens are assertions. Okay. So this one, see, Anshul,
okay.
this one I'm just hovering on it. So I'm getting this class here for see here.
Okay, got it.
So this class contains this column 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just checking out that this class, or we can say block of containing 4 columns or not. So I
Mm,
just put your length 4 here. So it
okay.
passed.
Got it.
Got it?
Yep.
And this next class, now is 16 is there. So what is 16 exactly? See,
This
each
elements.
element having 16 is there not. So what's 16 exactly? So
Mm,
footer word should be there.
find HRE.
In that link, each of that particular link, footer word should be there or not. We have to check it. So how many href having footer word? So we are just checking it. So we're giving the 16 here. Clear?
Yeah.
Rajalakshmi, clear?
Yeah, Shakil.
Yeah. So the see in this scenario, there is find function we are using here. Find. So what is find? Find. Remember, guys, find is always used in chained command. Okay, chain. Chain means what? Like under cy.get class. Under this class, we are finding that href having footer is there or not. We cannot write find independently. Got it? Guys, like under this class we are finding out whether, see, in this class there are many links, okay? So out of that links we are finding out that whether that link containing footer or not. So if yes, then how many length or how many links having footer word? So inside,
Shakil,
yeah,
can you show me that in that how you find that element and
Dom. Yeah, in DOM show us. So
yeah,
okay,
it's
yeah.
okay.
easy.
One second. Go down. So this, if I want this one, okay. So just click and inspect here. So you have this class. Click here. So we don't want this one. Come here.
We need to open that
Yes.
UL one, then we are able to find out this footer word inside that.
Inside that one.
Yeah, so we need to click expand that UL one,
Yeah, one second.
and yeah, yeah, this one. Inside the li we are able to see some of the li contains footer or some of the not. We need to expand it again then. Yeah,
The footer.
yeah.
This one for second one. Likewise, you can check it for each and every one.
So that means this find can go very inside the DOM.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter how many tags are there to shadow that particular element, isn't it?
Exactly. Like suppose we have
Okay.
one bag, okay? So we just click, we by using get, we just fetch that locator for particular bag, and inside that bag there are lots of books. And if I want red color of a book, so I use find red color of a book in that case. So first of all, to find to get that book color, so I cannot get directly because bag is there. So that's the reason it's always using chain find. Got my point?
We got that have dot length. Okay, 16.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what happened, if you take suppose 20 here, by default you don't know the length, okay? And like if you do testing now, so if
Okay.
suppose there is a SRS, so in SRS they mention you that 16 links are there in footer, having footer. So you can check by there only using SRS and whatever documents you have. If you don't have documents, you just give random any length, 20, 30, and check it out whether what it's giving you.
Okay.
Then again find command to find how many links we have in the particular web page footer. So can we use that find again?
So
Did you understand what I'm asking, Shakil?
Yeah. Like you want to know that how many links are present.
Yeah, because I don't want to enter any random numbers. So if I would like to know exact count of the links.
It's like instead of find A, remove this HREF footer one. Just use the tag name A because A is the tag which we use for the link, isn't it?
One second. I write here for
So
you.
let's try like that. So I think it's gonna get the only links. This A anchor tag.
Remove what? HREF?
Everything. Just remove and just take A. A only. Or give me a second. .nv footer link जो लंबा सा है वो.
This one, no?
Yes.
Can I?
Inside the no work, otherwise no. Inspect this. Class. Shakil, whenever we inspect some element and check there is a child or anything, we give space between them, isn't it?
Mhm.
So if we
Like-
are, it's not working, but why it's not working, I'm not getting it.
Okay, can you share your screen to me?
Okay, just a second. ना बोलना क्या चाहते हो पहले वो समझा दूं. Is Raj Lakshmi is able to understand Hindi or not?
No, both. I think they are from South
They both
India.
know. Okay.
No,
Okay.
no, I can't understand. Just
Okay, no problem. No problem there. Just to confirm. Okay, let me share my screen.
I'm stop sharing, huh?
I'm not required. Okay. So like this is the look that, or I did any mistake here. Instead, I don't want to use dot here. For that,
Okay, you're using a tag name attribute value. Okay.
So where I'm wrong? Why it's okay? It's not dot again. Okay, now it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
And see, 23. This is how you can get the number of
23 out
anchor
of
tag.
23 out of you got one. Yeah, out of 23.
Yeah,
you
so
got
all the links inside it, it's here.
23. Yeah.
Yeah. So this way we can get this.
Correct.
Yeah.
But the question is like finding out using find can we know or not?
With the find as well, yeah, that's what I thought. This A
Yeah.
inside that find, because anyway that A is inside our div.
Exactly.
So we are getting.
So like this, na? Find
like,
A.
now you need to share your screen. I can't see.
Anchal here. So why we are using A? So this A itself is going to find all the links under the footer. So what?
Yes.
Yes.
So like so like this,
Mhm.
because this is already the all footer blocks. This all four inside this.
Mhm.
So inside all this, each column, whatever A tag is there, we can write like this. Or instead of this li, we can write li. So see 23 li. Or what's the word ui was there? Ul. See 4 ul. Matlab,
4 UL.
like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 ul. And li is the list of item, I think.
Yes.
पता नहीं, item, ना?
Correct.
List of item li. So either you can go with the li or a. A is basically we use whenever there is a link, anchor div or पता नहीं क्या.
Yeah, anchor is A stand for anchor. Correct.
Okay. Like that. So Shakil, let's try that way. And in your code, let's get an inside the find. If we are writing A, what we are getting? Let's see.
Okay. I'm sharing. Huh? Stop sharing.
Yeah. And then if we are successfully able to get that, then we need to store it in a locator variable and we need to print it. Then you are able to find out how many A inside it.
This one is find A 23.
See,
Yeah,
that means it's correct. We can use this way.
and also
Either A or Li, whatever you want to like.
correct.
Hmm.
And also it's giving here also like 4, left side 4,
Hmm.
4.
So show me the code again, Shakil.
Yeah.
Okay, directly you simply.
Yeah, find A. Yeah.
So
Or
it will.
find
Previously,
Li,
what
whatever.
we are doing, out of that 23, are finding out HRF having footer word,
Hmm.
So in this case, what happened? We remove that HREF footer. Only we are putting here anchor A.
Hmm.
So whatever
Anchor
the
here.
links we have is printing out like in the left hand side 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks both of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay. Can we move forward?
Hmm. Yeah.
You're trying to write or something, or can we see here?
Sorry?
Like we have seen implicit assertion, correct?
Then
Can you see my screen?
should
Yeah.
PPT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The third one is explicit assertions. You know what? What do you remember explicit assertion here? We use here expect function. Like instead of should and, we are using expect here. So what does it mean? Expect. Any guess? Okay. See, suppose if I am having one code here. This is my code. Okay. This class name is character list. Okay. And I am having 3 li here. Walk the dog first li, feed the cat second li, and write JavaScript third li. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I am doing here using that expect, what I am doing here, first one like in that should, I am using here callback function. This is my callback function. Okay. Inside this callback function I am using expects, like in that list I want that to have length 3. So see, we have 3 lengths here. Walk the dog first length, feed the cat second one, and write JavaScript third one. In next expect this one equal 0 index, walk the dog means array always start with 0. So walk the dog is in 0 index, and in the first index I want feed the cat should be the feed table. So my expectation should be like index 0 should be walk the dog, at index 1 should be feed the cat, and at index 2 it should be write JavaScript. So I'm expecting like on what indexes my li is there. So this one is explicit assertions.
What is the difference between them? Explicit or implicit, like should or expect?
Like in this case we are expecting like we have the value, we are comparing that thing like well, we are using that like suppose if I am asking you like instead of expectation I want that in the at 0 place or 0 index I want that this walk the dog condition should be fulfilled. So without expectation how can I use using should? Because I already using should here. Inside that callback function I am using expectation that I want this one.
Should have dot value is not gonna work. Walk the dog.
How can just tell me?
Like cy dot get dot should
Okay, one second.
in bracket.
Okay, this one is some class. Okay, dot should
Should have inside parenthesis
hmm,
have dot value or dot value. Is there any value? Yeah. And comma, then walk the dog. No, comma bahar, outside. Yeah. Inside parenthesis, I think. This is not gonna work.
see value is there.
Hmm.
Value is there. I'm not asking, the value is already there. I want that the equation like indexes,
Oh.
this index, I'm asking about that index contain that value.
Hmm.
Like I'm
One
having
person.
100 li and I'm saying that on particular index I want that value. My expectation is like that out of 100 li's on 88 index I want that value.
Hmm.
Got my point?
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Clear.
Yeah. Okay guys, so like this one we have to do, like implicit, explicit and assertion here we used. And like before that, like you have any doubt, Anshul?
Okay.
Okay
Yeah.
then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll meet tomorrow then. Okay.
Okay then,
Yeah.
Shikha. Okay,
Bye.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.